All right, chords. We're going to use the home bass position to get us started on chords. These aren't the full chords, they're what we call chord shells, but it's a very easy way to get started playing chords. So we're going to start off with a C home bass position. And so I have my pinky on C down here, and we're going to play the bottom note and the top note. And that is the home bass chord. And it is named after whatever home bass you're in. So here's C. So this is a C home bass chord, and technically it's a chord shell. The full chord actually uses this middle note here, so you're skipping notes, but we're going to save that for a little bit. It's a little bit trickier. All right, so now try to find that one on your right hand. So we've got C home bass, bottom note, top note. So that is a C chord shell. So what you've got, if you have any lead sheets or easy play books that have chords in them, and if they're white note chords, you can already play the shell of that chord right now just by using the bottom and top of your home bass. Let's take a look at some of the other ones. Let's try A. So we've got an A chord shell. How about an F? And a G. Now there's one exception on the white notes. The B doesn't sound very good that way, does it? That's because in order to make that work, you actually need a black note. So what I would do is just save that one for later. So do all of them except for B, or if you don't mind that sound, you can practice it that way. Let's try another one. D. And E. So that is the home bass chord, and we write that with an H sometimes, or you might just write, if you see an E, you can play the shell always. But sometimes I'll put that with an H to indicate that maybe we're going to move away from the home bass, and that is where our down chord and our up chord come in. And these are chords that make you move outside of home bass just a little bit. So if we had an up chord, what you're going to do is you're going to keep this note the same, and you're just going to move your thumb up to the next white note. So we've got home bass and then the arrow up symbol for the up chord. And let's try it over here. E home bass, up chord, back to E home bass. Let's try it in C position. So we've got C home bass, C home bass chord, and now the up chord, one finger up. Everything else stays the same. Whatever you do with these doesn't matter too much. So there's the up chord, and then back to the home bass chord. Now the down chord, which we use a arrow down for that, you're going to keep the top home bass and only move the bottom part down. And again, these fingers can be wherever they want to be. It would depend on your song probably. Down chord, back to home bass. So now we have 3 positions of chord shells that you can use. C home bass, up chord, back to home bass, down chord, back to home bass. We will have a few more videos. You can scroll through the list and you'll see some videos that actually use those chords in them, because there are a lot of songs that have only 3 chords, which is why I like to use this up and down chord to get people playing those quickly. Eventually you'll learn the full names for these chords and we'll fill in some of the middle notes, but for right now this is the quick, easy way to get started with it. So go ahead and practice these and have fun with it, and I'll see you at your next lesson.